Namo Buddhaya. Happy Vesak Day 2024. Our dearest brothers, sisters, and friends in every place, I would like to wish you Happy Vesak Day 2024. May peace be with you on this light-filled celebration of Vesak. We who are your lesser brothers share in your commemoration of the birth of Prince Siddhartha Gautama, his attainment as the Buddha, and the passing of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. Vesak, also known as Buddhajayanthi, Buddhapurnima, or Buddha Day, is a significant holiday celebrated by Buddhists across South Asia, Southeast Asia, Tibet, and Mongolia, and all over the world. It stands as the most important festival in the Buddhist calendar, commemorating the pivotal events in the life of Gautama Buddha. Vesak honors his birth, enlightenment, Nibbana, and passing away, Parinirvana, revered deeply by all Buddhists all around the world. Dear friends, I would like to talk about the importance of Vesak Day in this video and highlight the significant events in the life of the Buddha that occurred on this day. I will also present rare Gandhar art related to Buddha's life and show images of the places where these crucial events took place on the Vesak full moon day. By the end, you will have a comprehensive understanding of the most significant places of pilgrimage in Buddhism. These are Lumbini, Nepal, the birthplace of the Buddha; Bodh, Gaya in Uttar Pradesh, India, the site where he attained Bodhi or enlightenment; Saranath, Uttar Pradesh, India; Isipatana Migadava near Varanasi, where he delivered his first Dhamma sermon; Kushinagar in India, the place where he attained Mahaparinibbana or passing away. Vesak, known as International Buddha Day, fall on May 23rd this year. Vesak Day is one of the most significant days of the year and is celebrated by Buddhists worldwide. On this day, Buddhists commemorate the major events in the life of the Buddha: the birth of Siddhartha Gautama, Lumbini, Nepal, under the above a sala tree, where Queen Mahamaya gave birth to him; Siddhartha Gautama's supreme attainment as the Buddha; the enlightenment in Bodh Gaya beneath the Bodhi tree, Bihar, India; the Buddha's Parinibbana, passing away over 2500 years ago at Kushinagar, Uttar Pradesh, India. These are rare Gandhar art fragments. The first one depicts the miraculous birth of Prince Siddhartha and his first 7 steps immediately after his birth. The second one illustrates the attainment of enlightenment beneath the Bodhi tree. The third one shows the Parinirvana, passing away, of the Buddha at the age of 80. This is a beautiful artwork depicting the birth of Prince Siddhartha Gautama, the Bodhisattva, considered the right time, area, continent, caste, and mother for his final birth. Then, as any Buddhist knows, the fully mindful divine being entered the womb of Queen Mahamaya. A prince was born on the Vesak full moon for a day to Queen Mahamaya and King Suddhodana, and was named Siddhartha, meaning the one who has found the meaning of existence. The queen passed away 7 days after the prince's birth. And now let's see what Lumbini in Nepal looks like today. This is a picture of the Maya Devi temple in Lumbini, Nepal, with the sacred font and the Asoka pillar. This is the place that was visited and worshipped by Emperor Asoka, who established the Asoka pillar in 1895. Nepalese archaeologists led by Khadga Samsha Rana and assisted by Alois Anton Puhari discovered this great stone pillar at Lumbini. This is how the inside of the Maya Devi temple looked like today. Inside the Maya Devi temple, this is another image of the Maya Devi temple inside. People can walk on this platform and pay homage to the marker stone at the exact spot where our Gautama Buddha was born. This is the marker stone at the exact spot where Gautama Buddha was born. The holy site of Lumbini contains ruins of ancient monasteries, a sacred Bodhi tree, an ancient bathing pond. The Asoka pillar and the Maya Devi temple where the supposed birthplace of Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha to be, is located. Lumbini is one of many significant pilgrimage sites that emerge in places pivotal to the life of Lord Buddha and has become one of the most important pilgrim centers for Buddhists worldwide. I'm glad to tell you that we were able to pay our homage to this holy place in 2022, where Prince Siddhartha was born, and you can see the Asoka pillar and the Maya Devi temple behind us. And in this picture, I am standing in front of the Maya Devi temple and Asoka pillar. And this is one of the great Gandhara artwork, and this is how Gandhara art responded the birth of Prince Siddhartha and his first 7 steps. Gandhara art, dating from the late 2nd to early 3rd century CE, originated in Pakistan and Afghanistan. The Gandharian relief depicts the miraculous birth of Prince Siddhartha. The Hindu god Indra offers a cloth and attends the Buddha's birth from his mother's side, Queen Maya. The mother of Siddhartha is depicted with the garments and hairstyle of a Roman matron. She stands in an Indian posture associated with the female nature spirit who grasps tree branches to make the bloom. And this is another Gandharian artwork, and this also depicts Prince Siddhartha's birth. You can see clearly, it's very, very beautiful. And this is another Gandharian artwork that depicts that Prince Siddhartha's miraculous birth. And this also another Gandhara artwork. This is another Gandhara artwork. You can see clearly the birth of Prince Siddhartha. Another Gandhara artwork. These are also another Gandharian artworks. You can see how artists mention Buddha's miraculous birth enthusiastically. Actually, this sculpture depicts the birth and first bath of the Prince Siddhartha Gautama, 2nd and 3rd century. This sculpture also depicts the birth and first bath of the Prince Siddhartha. Gautama Buddha was trained in various mental skills under many teachers, only to become disillusioned, realizing that they did not possess the truth he sought. Determined to find the truth himself, he practiced self-mortification for 6 years before abandoning this extreme form of asceticism. He then followed the middle path and attained enlightenment in the early morning of the Vesak full moon for a day under the Bodhi tree in Bodh, Gaya, Bihar, India. And this is the location where Gautama Buddha, ascetic Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha to be attained Bodhi or enlightenment, which has been identified as Bodh Gaya in the Gaya district of Bihar state, India. This is how the Bodh Gaya temple looks today in Bihar, India. It is believed that about 280 years after the enlightenment of Lord Buddha, Emperor Asoka visited Bodh Gaya and is considered the founder of the original Mahabodhi temple. Some historians believe that the temple was constructed or renovated during the 1st century CE during the Kushan period. And this is the beautiful Buddhist statue inside the Bodh Gaya temple you can see next to me on the screen. And this is the Bodhi tree where the ascetic Siddhartha attained to enlightenment in Bodh Gaya temple. However, there is no all the Bodhi tree, but the place is the same where he got his achievement. Sri Mahabodhi at Bodh Gaya today. And you can see Bodhi tree and the seat where Buddha sat and got enlightenment. And you can this picture actually took from the Vihara Bodh Gaya temple there. The diamond throne Vajrasana at the Sri Mahabodhi today. You can see the picture. This is a picture of the diamond throne Vajrasana at the Sri Mahabodhi today, the place where ascetic Siddhartha sat and meditated himself until he attained to enlightenment. You can see it's covered with some guard now. And this is historical image captured the diamond throne Vajrasana at Sri Mahabodhi Depot's restoration. In the foreground, Anagarika Dharmapala, Venerable Anagarika Dharmapala, a revered monk from Sri Lanka, can be seen deep in his study near the diamond throne. Venerable Dharmapala was renowned for his unwavering dedication to the Bodh Gaya temple, bravely confronting Indian extremists to safeguard it for Buddhists. And we were very fortunate to visit Bodh Gaya temple in 2022 and pay our utmost respect to the Buddha. You can see the sculptural fragment, Gandharian artwork depicting Buddha's enlightenment. And this Gandhara artwork also belongs to Kushan period. Is also 2nd and 3rd century from Afghanistan and Pakistan. And this also another Gandharian artwork that also depicts Buddha's enlightenment. And this also is sculptural fragment that depicting Buddha's enlightenment. You can see the Bodhi tree and some deities worshipping Buddha and paying respect, and you can see this is very beautiful. 80 years old Gautama Buddha then announced his passing away, Parinibbana, would take place on the 3rd watch of the night at Sal Grove of Malla royal family, and it happened to be a Vesak Poya day. You can see this beautiful artwork that Buddha is lying down between the two sal trees. This is Mahaparinirvana temple and stupa. Kushinagar was the place where Lord Buddha attained Mahaparinibbana on the full moon night of Vesak. The place has been identified today with Kushinagar in Deoria district of Uttar Pradesh, state of India. Emperor Asoka built a stupa and pilgrimage site to mark Lord Buddha's parinirvana in Kushinagar. And you can see the picture here. And this is the 6.10 meters long, beautiful Buddhist statue of the reclining Buddha inside the Mahaparinirvana temple. The Hindu king of Gupta dynasty period, 4th to 7th century CE, helped greatly enlarge the Nirvana stupa and Kushinagar site, building a temple, and this reclining Buddha statue is very, very beautiful one. And this is the place where Buddha's body was kept for 1 week before the cremation. And you can see the picture of Rambar Stupa is also called Makutabandhana Chetiya, is the cremation place of the Buddha. Out of respect, Malla king decided to do the cremation ceremony at the place called Makutabandhana Rambar Stupa, the place where the coronation ceremony was held for previous Malla kings. And fortunately, we were able to visit this holy Buddhist site and in 2022, and we are here. And this is a Gandharian artwork, sculpture of Buddhas passing away. You can see how beautiful they are. This is another Gandhar sculpture of Buddhas passing away. And this is one more Gandharian sculpture that depicts Buddha's passing away. You can see the Venerable Ananda is mourning, and also the Buddha's last disciple Subhadha is meditating in order to get liberation, right? And this is also another Gandhara sculpture of Buddha's passing away. This is also another beautiful Gandhara artwork that depicting Buddha's passing away. And one more Gandhara artwork that depicting Buddha's passing away is also, you can see Venerable Ananda is mourning and the Venerable Subhadha is meditating in order to get liberation. And this Gandhara art, Buddha's corpse laid in a coffin for 7 days. Buddha advised his disciples to behold his funeral ceremony according to the funeral customs of a universal monarch. So this is coffin you can see in this Gandhara artwork, and there is still monks and others paying respect and mourning, So I decided to share this the other side, the Saranath Isipatana Migadaya, where the Buddha delivered his first Dhamma discourse, because I wanted to complete the 4 places that Buddhists should pay their respect. So after attaining enlightenment, the Buddha spent 7 weeks near the Bodhi tree, where he gained enlightenment. Wanting to share his newfound wisdom with others, he initially considered teaching his former meditation teachers, Alara Kalama and Uddakarama Putta. However, they had already passed away and been reborn in Brahma worlds. So the Buddha decided to give his first sermon to his 5 ascetics companions who had supported him during his years of austerity. He found them at Deer Park in Isipatana, despite the distance of around 150 miles. The Buddha walked from Bodh Gaya to Isipatana to deliver his first sermon to ascetic Kondanya and the other 4 ascetics. You can see the picture of Sarana Sitipatana Migadaya today, all ruins, and Dhammika Chetiya also. And this is ancient, like all collection of pictures that you can see how the ruins were like in the 19th century, early 19th century here. And this is Chaukhandi Stupa, Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, India. And this is the place where Buddha met ascetic Kondanya and his friends traveling from Bodh Gaya to Saranath. This is stupa built in 7th or 8th century to mark the place where the Buddha met his first disciples. And this is a picture of the Dharmarajaki stupa situated within the archaeological site of Saranath in the state of Uttar Pradesh, India. This place is where the Buddha delivered his first inaugural sermon to his first 5 disciples. Adjacent to the stupa stands the renowned Ashoka's lion pillar. Nearby lies the Mulagandhakuti, the first residence of Buddha after his enlightenment. The Dharmarajika stupa is one of the few pre-Ashokan stupas still in existence. Though only the foundations remains, the rest of the stupa was dismantled in the 18th century and the materials were repurposed for construction in Varanasi. During this process, relics were discovered within the stupa. Unfortunately, these relics were subsequently discarded into the Ganges River, and reliquary is enshrined in the Saranath Museum today. And this is a picture of Dhammika Stupa, Varanasi, India. This is the place where Buddha delivered Anatta Lakkana Sutta, and all 5 monks attained liberation here. And you can see the Dhammika Stupa from the Dharmarajika Stupa here. And this is ruin of the Mulagandhakuti Vihara, mark the place where the Buddha spent his first rainy season in Nisipatana Mikadaya. This is a picture of the modern Mulagandhakuti Vihara, India. The modern Mulagandhakuti Vihara is a monastery built in the 1931 by the Sri Lankan Mahabodhi Society with beautiful wall painting. In 1931, the holy relics of the Lord Buddha found in Taxila and Sajika Devi, Peshawar in Pakistan, were enshrined in the Mulagandhakuti Vihara. This beautiful vihara was built by the Sri Lankan born late Most Venerable Anagarika Dharmapala, the founder of the Mahabodhi Society in India. And you can see the world famous Saranath Buddhist statue on the screen. The Buddha is preaching his first sermon. This is a stone sculpture of the 5th century CE showing Gautama Buddha in the teaching posture of Dharma Chakra Pavartana Mudra. And here you can see Gandhar art depicting the Lord Buddha turning the wheel of the Dhamma with his right hand. The artwork includes his first 5 disciples, including Arahantanya Kondanya. Notice the deer at the bottom of the picture, symbolizing the deer park at Saranath, where the Buddha delivered his first sermon. And these 2 Gandhar arts also depict the delivery of the first Dharma discourse in the deer park, Saranath. Okay, dear friends, I think you learned something and enjoyed watching this interesting video on the importance of Vesak Day, places where these events took place in India, and rare Gandhar art pigments. And thank you very much for watching the video. May you all have a very happy Vesak Day 2024. May you all be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings be well and happy. And I conclude my sermon by saying Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Thank you.